students. We're excited to have you back for the 2021 school year. By now, all of us have heard coronavirus, corona, and COVID-19 more times than we could ever want, but it still remains a central part of our everyday lives. As a quick reminder of what COVID-19 is, it's a virus that spreads from person to person by the droplets produced when we talk, cough, sneeze, or spit.
Here are some examples of things you need to make sure you tell your parent or caregiver about before you come to school. If you are feeling extra hot or your body feels achy or sore, or if you feel extra tired, if you have a bad cough, a sore throat, or a runny or stuffy nose, if your tummy hurts or you feel like you're going to throw up, or if you're having diarrhea. If you're having symptoms like these, you need to stay home. Your parent or guardian can call the school nurse if they have any questions. So let's look at some ways that you can make healthy choices to stay well while you're at school.
For the new school year, your morning routine will look a little different. Before the start of school, your temperature will be checked, and we will also make sure that you are wearing your mask. Your mask is important because the germs that make us sick like to live on our mouth and our nose. So your mask is a very important school supply this year, just like your iPad. Don't worry, you're not alone. Everyone will be wearing masks. The mask does feel funny on your face, but it is important to wear the masks together. My mask protects you, and your mask protects me. To put a mask on, first you sanitize or wash your hands. Then grab it by the loops, put it over your nose and your mouth, and then tuck it behind your ears. Make sure that you don't wear your mask like this, and for sure not like this. Now we're ready for the day.
Throughout the day, we touch a lot of surfaces that have a lot of germs on them. So it's really important for you to wash your hands frequently or use hand sanitizer. Your teacher will give you scheduled breaks for you to either wash your hands with soap and water or use the hand sanitizer. Proper way to wash your hands is
how we wash our hands matters. Soap is the most important part of the process. You need to scrub your hands for at least 20 seconds before you rinse them with water. This ensures all the germs will get off. To do this 20 seconds, I always say sing the ABC song nice and slow, or you could sing Happy Birthday to Me 2 times, or you could just set a timer.
A very important way to stop illness from spreading is to avoid touching our eyes, nose, and mouth, as this is the way germs can enter our bodies. That is why good hand washing is so important, especially before eating, after using the restroom, after recess, or any time they look dirty. Your teachers will also be reminding you to sanitize your hands regularly throughout the school day. Good hand washing should take about 20 seconds, which is about how long it takes to say your ABC slowly or to sing Happy Birthday twice.
When washing your hands with soap and water is not an option, hand sanitizer is the next best thing. Apply hand sanitizer. First rub palm to palm, then palm to back of hand, thumbs, in between your fingers, knuckles, helps get the cuticles, and fingertips for under the nails. Hands should stay wet for 15 seconds to be effective.
When it comes to COVID-19, you probably know that it's important to wash your hands frequently. Well, that goes for your face mask too. Ideally, you should wash your mask daily after each use when you return home from school. Carefully remove your mask and either launder it by hand immediately with warm soapy water and rinse thoroughly, or toss it in the washing machine with your regular laundry. Use the warmest appropriate water setting for the clothes being washed, then either dry your mask in the dryer on a hot setting or allow it to air dry. I know washing your mask every time you use it isn't very convenient, and I can imagine you might be tempted to skip it, but it's an important step for avoiding the virus. Each time you wear your mask, it could come in contact with infectious material that could linger on the fabric and then transfer to you, undoing all of the protective work the mask did for you in the first place. Washing your mask can destroy any lingering bacteria or viruses, so it's safe to use again the next time. There are also going to be times when you feel like you need a break from wearing a mask. The best thing to do is to go to an area with minimal traffic where you can maintain a distance of 6 feet away from other people.
It seems that during these trying times, face masks have become part of our everyday lives. For some, masks can be very anxiety-provoking, and it is not uncommon to be anxious for those wearing a mask for the very first time. Face mask anxiety can be worse for people with a history of anxiety disorders and claustrophobia as well. Some things that you can do to help with these feelings of anxiety, both with mask wearing and otherwise, include reminding yourself that masks are safe and you are wearing them to protect yourself as well as others. Practice wearing your mask at home, starting with short intervals and gradually increasing the times to help you become more accustomed to wearing it throughout the day. Focus on your breathing. Try to avoid rapid, shallow breathing while wearing your mask. Instead, remind yourself to take long, slow breaths with the exhale lasting longer than the inhale. Count to 5 as you breathe in and 6 as you breathe out. Practice mindfulness. Grounding techniques can be helpful to pull you back into the present and get your mind focused on other things. For example, grounding with your 5 senses. Thinking of 5 things you can see, 4 things you can feel, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. Finally, choosing a mask that's individual to your color, style, and theme makes things more fun and accepting as well. Trying to stay positive in these uncertain times is challenging, but we can all be successful if we all work together and support each other.
There are many times when you think you might need to see the school nurse. You will need to ask your teacher before coming to the office. These are the times you may need to come. If you take medication every day or on a regular basis, if you have asthma and you are needing to take your inhaler, if you have a bloody nose that won't stop, if you have a large scrape or injury at school, if you throw up, have diarrhea, have a continuing headache, if there are other things you need to see the nurse for, just be sure and ask permission from your teacher before you head to the nurse's office.
This school year, it is very important to maintain your distance from your classmates and teachers. This will help keep everyone healthy. When it comes to germs, sharing is definitely not caring. The same goes with school supplies. It's important to always use your own because germs are everywhere. This school year we won't be able to do high fives and handshakes, but there are other ways to show that we care, like air hugs, foot bumps, and a simple wave.
If we all do our part, it will help with the spread of the virus. This includes at school, home, and out in the public. Be responsible for yourself, as you cannot control what others do. If you wear your mask, do proper hand washing, and always stay 6 feet apart, you will help decrease the spread of COVID. Protecting yourself is the key.